Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the voice of Judah Hadeyemi. People call me Coach Judah. I'm a life purpose coach and inspirational speaker. I help people to discover their life purposes and I teach them how to best maximize their God-given potentials. I've done this on different platforms I initiated myself, or I've had the privilege to share with other people, and it's always a thing of delight and a thing of joy to do this again and again and again. All right, welcome guys to the 15th episode of the videos on this YouTube channel. I've had personal time to go through each and every one of these videos, and I've been able to pick actionable insights that are applicable to my personal life, business, and career. And I also crave your indulgence to always visit these videos again and again, so I can pick all of these actionable insights and apply them to your own personal life, business, and career also. All right, so this is the 15th episode of the videos on this YouTube channel. Today we want to go into a very sensitive topic. It was a burden on my heart, and I felt it was very thoughtful to share this to you with you first. All right, so number one, I would love to crave your indulgence right now that if you are watching this video and you are yet to subscribe to the YouTube channel, I would love to crave your indulgence to please do that right away before you continue to the video. So today I want to talk on a very interesting topic, which I title the price of destiny. The price of destiny. All right, so most times when we talk about price talks about the currency, talks about the sacrifice that you let go to have something in return. All right, so in our world we call it currency, which you may call money also, right? So the price that you pay, it means that there's something that you laid down, the sacrifice that you laid down to have something of value in exchange, or something of perceived value in exchange. And I'm saying perceived value because most times people have to pay money for the things that are actually not real. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? So, but at least there must be a perception of value. There must be a perception of value for you to commit a level of sacrifice into something, or for you to commit to make an exchange of your money for that value or for that perceived value. So now the point is, when it comes to destiny, I define destiny as a place where your giftings find express manifestation to the extent to which they are fulfilling purpose. Let me take that again. Destiny is defined as a place or a point or a time or a season in the future in life where your potentialities find manifest and full expression to the end that they are helping you to fulfill your life purpose. So that is destiny. But the price of destiny, the actual truth is that there are many prices to pay for destiny. But I'm very particular about a particular one, and I want to address it today. I've had a growing concern over the period of time, seeing the level of results that many people desire. However, looking at the supposed reaction they have, or the supposed reaction they throw to certain things that we call correction. Now, the truth remains that for you to move from where you are to where you need to be, there are certain level of actions. However, you need to understand that the journey to destiny is a long one. And while you are journeying to destiny, you have to, one of the things I recommend to people is mentorship. And mentorship is there for you for direction. However, the truth is that if you are a person who have problem with understanding or accepting correction, you will make too many errors and you will not move forward, because the system that has been in place to give you direction will be sabotaged because of the pride to relate with, and eventually the lack of knowledge, the lack of wisdom to pick and to engage the principles that are being taught for you to make your destiny to get manifested are going to be absent. So the truth is that I've read with a couple of people recently, and being in a leadership position, I've had a very serious growing concern about the attitude of people to correction. You see, many people seem to have an opinion of what the future looks like. But one of the things I've learned in life is that you do not guess your way into the future. You do not shadow box into the future. It's called shadow boxing. When you have no exact idea or picture of where you are going. That is why we leverage on the strength and on the experience that mentors have gained through time. But the growing concern is particularly about the fact that many people want the result of the future, but they want to remain in their today. They want the result of the future, but they want to remain in their past. They have a system of being rebellious to structures that tend to give them a level of guidance and direction, deliberately being disobedient and not loving correction. You see, the truth I've learned about the future, about destiny, is that if you're unable to tolerate correction, you will never make many progress in life. There is no much that you can do to yourself. There's no much that you can do about your future. There's no much you can do about destiny if you do not have an avalanche of a heart that is receptive to direction and correction. You see, correction is important because, number one, we are human. It shows the frailty of our humanity. So most times when we commit errors, we commit errors from the standpoint of innocence most times, and those that are even guilty of. However, there is a chance that can help us to remedy those errors, to get right back on the path where we can tread to destiny. However, when we have a mindset that fights people or systems or structures that tend to correct us, we will remain perpetually in our level, and we will not make any progressive step for the future. We will not make any progressive step to destiny. So the reason I'm addressing this growing concern is because I see many people who have big desires, big dreams, but over a period of time, for quite justifiable reasons, probably backgrounds, probably being with critical people, probably being with people who may not have expressed their intentions with the best of words. They have created a mindset that makes them to be naturally rebellious. Now, the one truth I've learned about people is that most times people tend to move towards people whom their words are very kind. So chances are that you would like to move close to me when you say that my words are sweet. But one truth I've also learned is that not all sweet words are actually true. Many of you are in a position right now where you know people, or probably you're even the one in that position, where you seem to be struggling with a lot of following of instructions, following of corrections, because it seemed to put you in a position where you do not know anything to do at all. But the truth remains that for you to journey from where you are to where you need to be, you have to open your heart for corrections. One of the very intentional things that I learned and I vow to God till today that I would never do is never to see the corrections of the people that are ahead of me, of the leaders that God has put into my life to give me direction to destiny, as criticism. One truth I always establish for the sake of balance, because this is where my disclaimer comes in. Many people may take advantage of this innocent communication to use it as a system to be critical on people unnecessarily, or to be judgmental on people unnecessarily. No, that is not what we are trying to say here. But the point is that when you submit yourself under the mentorship and guidance of a person or a structure or a system or an organization, it is your responsibility to open up your heart, because it is first good for yourself. So the truth remains that it takes a level of intentionality and a set of the mind, which we call mindset, to be open up to corrections, to understand that as I begin to make this journey to destiny, there are many errors that I'm expected to commit. However, in the humility of heart, in the meekness of the heart, I can learn and change, make changes based on the correction that I'm given. So the truth remains that if you have problem with accepting corrections, if you have problem with taking the advice of people that you regard as mentors or you regard as leaders, and you expect to progress to destiny, it is a mirage. Nothing more. So all I'm just trying to say is that you must open up your heart as one out of the many prices you have to pay. I had an experience when somebody was teaching me something very different at some point, but the person was a bit harsh and hard on me. But a scripture, because I'm a Christian, a scripture came to my mind, which was a scripture that it said, "Receive with meekness the engrafted word of Christ." It means that there is a positioning of your heart for you to absorb all of the substance that comes with a correction of love so that you can achieve a predestined vision. But the problem of many people is that they are too emotionally wired. They are too emotionally expressive about the issue of correction, and they become so rebellious to a system that was supposed to give them direction and guidance to destiny. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that for you to move from where you are to where you need to be, you have to open up your heart for correction and expect it. Expect that correction will come. If you expect to be wrong right every time, and you believe that you will never be wrong, and you are corrected and you do not heed to the correction, there is no assurance of a better tomorrow. I just felt to share this with you, because of that, even if you are not in the situation, sooner or later you either find people that are in that situation, probably you being in the leadership position, or you may even find yourself where you're trying to ratify and check for how to embrace a similar situation like this. But the truth is that those who are open to correction are only those who can pay the price for destiny, and their destiny can get manifested. I hope this has blessed you. My name is Judah Adeyemi once again. I would love to crave your indulgence to like my video, to comment on the video. In fact, do that right now. Comment and just drop something that blessed you, something that resonated with you, and also share the video. Copy the link and share with your other people. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Bye. See you in my next episode.